Hello, so this video is to show you how to drink step using MP5 mana ticks to essentially drink while you run. And the way that this is accomplished is through using WeakAuras. So with pulling up a WeakAura here, you can see that I have a mana spark. And so I will put this WeakAura in the description of this video for a paste bin. You can import things on WeakAuras that they'll let you just click the import button here at the top, you paste the text in, you hit done, and it will create the aura for you. You might need to adjust the size, like the height of it, and maybe the width of it so it can fit over your mana bar on your UI. For my UI, I just I have it right over my own mana bar. There's nothing stopping you from putting it elsewhere, but I think it looks clean and sleek, and I'm already looking at my mana, so it's convenient for me. And just to show you what that mana spark looks like, I will drain all of my mana here. Oops. Should probably use a spell that uses a lot of mana, doesn't return it back on a set bonus. So while I'm draining this mana, you can see this little faint line that is going, and so that line is used to tell when your MP5 is going to tick. And the trick is basically while this mana is ticking, right before it hits the end where the MP5 will tick, you want to hit your drink. So every second or every moment in between this hitting the right side of my mana bar here, I am able to run while I drink. And when you get really good at timing it, you can effectively, you just need like a millisecond of the buff to pop up on your buff list. And that little millisecond of just as long as the buff is on when the mana ticks, it should work. So I'll show you an example right here where you drink, and drink. And so you can see that by hitting my water right before the mana ticks, I'm effectively getting like 300 MP5 or something like that, 225, something like that. You kind of really have to nail it. Sometimes you might want to do it just beforehand so that you don't accidentally have like spell batching and lag fuck it up. But you can get back your mana bar pretty quickly, especially if you're doing things like DM jump runs like that. My whole mana bar is already back. So before I'm even done explaining it, so it is something to keep in mind that if you're trying to look for places to speed up MC runs and look for places that you can improve how fast you're moving, having your healers be able to drink and run at the same time is super convenient. Obviously this only works out of combat, but if you are watching it and all your healers are watching it for when combat is over and when you are just like running to the next trash pack, instead of having a mana break, you won't have to spend that time drinking and manning it up and all that stuff. And generally speaking, this principle works for more than just healers. It can work for DPS, it can work for whoever has mana. So if you're mages and your hunters and your warlocks and everybody get in the habit of this too, you can really get a huge speed increase to your pulling. And as you can see, I'm just doing it right now. I mean, I'm not like perfect or amazing at it or anything like that. Sometimes I fuck it up, sometimes I don't. But if the more practice, obviously the better it gets. Like, look how fast my mana comes up. It's basically like having 325 MP5, something like that, out of combat, and you can keep moving the whole time. So just give it some practice. You don't need anybody's help. You just like go pay a mage for like 300 waters or something like that. Come out in front of the city, heal yourself till your mana's out, and just practice it. Thank you.